beautiful day out on the ocean. I'm really stressed out for this RYA course. There's so much that they want to know from you. This is not a Mickey Mouse course. My paperboat dream was not only to one day own my own sailboat, but also to become really well qualified. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take you step for step on how to become a Yachtmaster offshore qualified captain. I'm going to take you on some exhilarating sails, a lot of chart work, and you're going to, at the end of this few episodes, have your Yachtmasters offshore qualification with me. The paperboat project, as you will still realize, is not just about making my dreams come true, but making some dreams for other people come true too. In the episodes to come, we go fishing, we do a lot of sailing, and we inspire a lot of people from all over the world that sent me some amazing emails and shared their paperboat projects with me. Welcome to the Paperboat Project. Welcome back to the Paperboat Project. Last week we started our Yachtmaster practical examination. We sailed from Langebaan to Saldanha. Now guys, it's always been a paperboat project for me to be very well qualified in sailing because I love teaching young and old how to sail. I also gave you some tips on sail trimming. Go check that out. This week we do something really technical. We sail onto a mooring ball against current and tide, 25 knots of wind sometimes, without an engine. This was quite an ordeal and we had lots of fun. Come and see if we get it right. It's always been a dream for me to teach people how to sail. Well, I'm getting qualified and you're coming with me. You're in South Africa, right here on the Paperboat Project. Here's a question for you. What does TSS stand for? The TSS is a traffic separation scheme, and that's where there's big shipping channel. You always want to cross it at 90 degrees. So if you have leeway and if you have a lot of current, you need to figure out what your deviation and your variation is on your compass so you can get a heading and then steer 90 degrees through your TSS. That's what we're going to do right now.
Okay, down here we're going this way now. That ship is moving down here. Port control is there. That's that building right in front of us on the hill. And then this is the iron ore, which we can see right next to us. And then this is the channel going out. Those two markers over there. Over there. You see the one sitting alone.
Yeah.
The other one is in line. The another one down.
That's the start of a separation scheme.
Yeah.
Traffic separation.
Then there, and then there, and then going here. There's also a special marker there. East markers, south, north, north, south, and west.
The port of Saldanha Bay is South Africa's largest natural anchorage and the port with the deepest water. It's about 60 nautical miles northwest of Cape Town. The port has developed into a modern harbour only recently when it became necessary to facilitate the export of iron ore from the Northern Cape. Well, this required the construction of a railway more than 800 kilometers to the mines of Shishan in the Northern Cape and the construction of a deep-water jetty in Saldanha Bay to accommodate the Cape-size ore carriers. There's a lot of traffic here, so when you sail here, you need to make sure you know your rules and look out for the big boys. These birds that we're sailing towards are called cormorants, and they come to South Africa mainly. It's beautiful to sail, and you see just thousands and thousands and thousands of them just flying over. It's a beautiful day out on the ocean. I'm really stressed out for this RYA course. There's so much that they want to know from you. This is not a Mickey Mouse course. This is the Royal Yacht Association YachtMaster course, which you do first and then you can do the ocean after that. But this is a big qualification, so a lot to learn. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to film for you guys. I'm going to try and film as much as I can. We're going to be working at it every day. Look how beautiful this is. It's amazing we're sailing.
own space. Somewhere in between you and me. It's a piece of magic that we need to release. Ooh, and now you're looking for
And guys, what a fun day, and we are now racing the other sailing school.
chance, take a chance and make.
This is absolutely amazing. Just thousands and thousands and thousands of these birds. Can you hear what it sounds like? Just the slapping of the water. It's incredible. As far as you can see, it's just cormorants. Man, this is a magical place. South Africa. I love it. I love it. I love it. Beautiful.
So first of all, always face the winch, and then the center of gravity, your chest, always above the winch, right? And that way you can use your forward and backwards movement and also your arms, right? Start heading up close reach. So what will happen, first of all, balance my knees on this edge here and I'm stable on my feet. As he's moving in, I can see the sail and I can winch. That way, I know that I'm winching the thing correctly, and I'm also having maximum power out of my whole body.
Good for now.
And I can see that I'm trimming the sail correctly.
On a close
Alright,
reach,
so always chest
a little bit.
over the wind.
Let's get ready to jibe. Okay, main sail in.
Main sail ascension. Alright.
Okay, hold it there. Okay, let's center the main.
Main is centered.
Righty, prepare to jibe. And let's take in that head sail. Alright, let's winch it up. You can actually release it a little bit.
8 more days of prepping us for that big exam at the end, and it's going well. It's a beautiful place to come and learn. We're coming into Saldanha Bay port now. Tonight I'm going to start reading and learning more core rigs, day shapes, night and fog signals. Okay, deep bow with the main.
Okay, let's
Okay,
bring
I'm
the main
centering
in.
the main. Main centered.
Righty. Okay, let's take in that head sail.
I've been trying to find my way. Take me by the hand and let's go find our own space. Somewhere in between you and me. It's a piece of magic that we need to release. Ooh, and now you're looking for a good time. I think you should take a chance and make. And do you wanna get the mood right? I think you should take a chance and make. Cause I've been on my way. I've been on my way for a long, long time. You've been on your way.
What happened? Tell me what happened.
I think you were starting to make us some coffee.
And then he started boiling.
Some vinegar. It doesn't smell
But
too
it
well
stinks
yet.
in here now, eh? How are we gonna get that out of the pot though? Oh my goodness. You can definitely pass the OYA exam, but you cannot pass the coffee making exam, dude.
No, you should use that now. You can clean boats with that.
Yeah, put it on the head.
Outside, bro. Outside.
Oh shit. Yeah. A very good morning to you. It's 5:30. It's day 2 of the Yachtmasters training. We're going to be sailing the whole day today. We're going to be going to Langebaan because that's the only place in South Africa where you have a very, very strong tidal stream. And we're going to be doing man overboards and picking up mooring balls. But first, coffee. And then we sail.
Everything that we've been through has made us strong.
Alright guys, we are in Langebaan Lagoon and it is quite cold. Coming from Florida, feels like we're in polar zone. And what we're doing right now is we are sailing onto a mooring board. So we have a lot of current, and we have a lot of wind. So when do you use your mainsail and when do you use your head sail? I can teach you. So wind against tide, choose head sail. Learning a lot. Wind against tide, use whatever you need to use to get there. So yeah, so we're sailing onto mooring balls right now. We just had a nice coffee. We're in beautiful Langebaan. It's a nice day. We're learning a lot. Royal Yacht Association Yachtmaster Day 2, people. Another 2 weeks ahead of us. Hope you're enjoying it. Hope you're having fun with us.
Everything that we've been through has made us.
Alright, so I was watching a video today from my friend Rick Moore of Sophisticated Lady. Go check it out. It's called Ode to a Credit Card Captain. It's a guy that comes into a mooring field and he just drags everybody's lines everywhere. So when you come up to a mooring ball, you have to know, if you want to sail up to it, what you're doing. The most important thing is to note the wind, the tide, and the current. Also know exactly which sail you need to use. Is it a head sail? Is it a mainsail? Do you have to dogleg it up onto it? And you know what? Practice makes perfect. Okay, I'm going to do a dogleg, and as I come up, I'd like you to deep power this, I'll tell you now. Anybody, I mean anyone, can sail a boat onto a mooring ball. It just takes practice. I've taught kids how to sail boats onto mooring balls, and so before you sail a boat into a mooring field where there are many boats and people looking at you, make sure you practice it first. If you get it right the first time, well, you might even get a cold drink from the boat next door or a couple of handshakes, and you'll be the hero at the bar. Just practice. Okay, you got it. Yes, baby! Sailing is one of the most amazing sports you could ever do. You can sail alone, or you can do it with friends or with loved ones. I've played rugby, I've done extreme mountain biking, kite surfing, swimming. I've played a lot of different sports in my life, but sailing is the one I always come back to. Please comment below and tell me what you love so much about sailing, or if you're an aspiring sailor, tell me what you think you're gonna like the most about sailing.
There we go. Good job, boys. Good job. Good.
Take out the windshield. We're going to be close hold as we go up and again. So pull in that sheet line as much as you can in the windshield, okay? We're tacking. You are. In 3, 2, 1, tack! Winch. Tell me if you can see what's happening here. We have to go out of the mouth of Langebaan, but on this specific day, the tide and the wind was coming straight from where we want to go. Well, that's kind of Murphy's Law sometimes when sailing. So what you're having to do is you have to tack upwind. Now, the difference in boats make it easier or more difficult to tack up into the wind. Some boats can get closer to the wind. For instance, a Swan would get much closer to the wind than some other boats. And also making sure that you keep an eye on your depth. You don't want to get stuck in the entrance of a mouth with the wind blowing straight from the front. It was quite fun. Lots of fun. Sailing is always interesting.
Ready when you are.
You guys ready? Ready. Tacking in 3, 2, 1, let's tack. Okay, winch. That's it, boys! Good job. Good tack, guys.
This ain't no madness. The smoke in the mirrors, our memories now the sun has come down. Like a river rising way up above. This ain't no sugar coat.
Back. Okay, winch it.
Okay, that's good.
6.2, 6.3, 6.5. We're good on depth. Let's just keep looking at the depth. Maybe we can make it out on one tack. Man, guys, what a fun day! And we are now racing the other sailing school. So we're just coming back into Saldanha Bay. We are on a starboard tack, which is this boat's preferred tack. And now we see who's gonna win the ultimate race around Saldanha Bay! Woo! There they go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's not a swan. It's not an oyster, but it's just us sailing it. Oh, woo! We're hitting quite nice.
We just hit 7 knots. There we go.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of the Paperboat Project. I really enjoy creating these films for you guys, but I would like to have your comments and your feedback in the sections below. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and ring that bell so that you know when I'm releasing a new episode. And from me, my friends, I'll see you next time right here on the Paperboat Project. And remember, you're awesome, man.